more than 8 years, right? And the guy Akik, okay, is his investor. That when they started off, he didn't even question him what was his business model and everything. Just give him 25,000 for 20% share. Okay, so that value is business for about 100 over thousand. Right? He basically asked Thomas how much money you need, okay, and how much you're giving me in percent. Then Thomas said, okay, 25,000, 20%, is that okay? You said, okay, yeah, sure, I'll write a check. Now it's like millions because US dollar, the ringgit is 4 to 1, okay, and he charges on US dollars, right? And that 20% translate to, if you're making 1 million a year, Arcade gets 200,000 just like that for 20%. Okay, so if imagine that if it's already 10 years, right, the business, how much money you've been getting from that business, you know? Right, for just putting in the money. Again, like I said, the compounding factor, right? You don't see it now, but the money that you save or you invest later on 10 years down the road will be very valuable. Okay? So, but then this will not happen if Thomas didn't work hard, right? He didn't put in all the effort to work hard. Oops. Okay, another leverage point is this. This is very important because a lot of startups, especially they start new, they don't know what to do. Okay? Is that when you do your financial forecast, you gotta hire people. Right? When to hire and how much to pay. Okay? So let's say you want to hire based on someone who is really good, who can take your business to the next level by producing extremely good results, or someone who is cheaper, like interns are, unfortunately. Okay? But that's part of business, right? You gotta know how to leverage between cost of benefit. So you want to measure your time cost versus your team's members' cost, okay? The staff cost. So this is one simple example. Let's say you pay your own salary. Oh, speaking of salary, a lot of people ask me that, hey, how to know how much salary I'm drawing? Let's say you do a business plan, okay, your teammate put 10,000 in salary, you put like 3,000. Oh, it's like shit, like, am I putting too low? Is he putting too high? How to know?
Also has like a larger percentage of the shares in the company.
Okay.
As in that's why since they get more equity and they want more profit, so they're contributing more capital.
Okay.
They see more profit for themselves.
No, but salary. How to know how much salary you're drawing? How much to know how much salary to put for yourself?
I mean, that depends on how your company is doing, right? Like
Yeah.
some people like they bootstrap, so they don't even draw a salary.
Okay. Yes, that's very good. I can give you another voucher for someone. You want to come and take one more?
Can use twice.
Yeah, sure.
When it's Burgerlab.
Yeah, sure. No? Okay.
You want to take Miss Rani?
Oh, okay. Yeah, remember bringing Miss Rani along.
Me, you, me.
Yeah, let's eat together.
Thanks for someone.
Right? Would you like to keep it?
Okay, yeah, so that's a good answer, okay? And based on the business, how your business is doing, when we started off, 3 of us, right? Each of us drew 1,500 ringgit for about a year. Okay, 1,500 what, like, it's lower than your fresh grad salary, guys. Okay, so you gotta know what's realistic in the business, right? But one example is you gotta benchmark. Okay, if you're starting a business, and let's say you haven't had experience working, right? You're technically a fresh graduate, then you should think about fresh graduate pay. Right? No point putting like 10,000. You think your own boss put 10,000, 5 months later you have to go shop. What's no money? What's the point? Okay? Now, remember about compounding just now?
Yes.
Okay. So let's say, right, if you look at it, what's the cheapest form of fundraising? Sacrificing on salary. Because there's no interest, there's no equity. Okay? If you take a high range of salary at the start, your company has no money to invest in marketing, has no money to expand. And then you have to go fundraise, you have to sacrifice equity, you have to bear interest. Right? But if you take a pay cut and suffer that 1 year, right? That money you go and work hard to compound it, your return later on 3 to 5 years of salary, you can see a bigger return. Because you are taking care of the business first. Okay, in return, they'll take care of you. Right? So now back to this topic again. Let's say you're paying yourself 4,000, okay? And you calculate what's your rate per hour. Okay? And let's say it's 4,000, you're probably doing like admin work lah. Like either like filing lah, whatever not, because you have to do it, right? And then you calculate, it's like, oh shit, I'm actually paying 22 ringgit 70 cents just to do filing, per hour. Is this worth it or not? Or can I find another alternative by hiring an intern from Sunway Uni to help me do filing? Right? Or hiring part-time, which is lower rate than 22 ringgit 70 cents. Okay? If you can do that, do that. Because the 22 ringgit 70 cents is better spent on doing sales to get more money for your business. Okay, so when you do your financial forecast, you gotta know how to plan out your human resources. Okay? Your lecturer probably asks you like, why are you spending this amount of money? Oh, because I'm hiring 4 interns, I'm saving costs. Okay, these 4 interns will do all this small work, right? And I'm doing the bigger work, right? But don't take advantage of interns, don't make them do your coffee. Okay? Teach them something back in return, give them something valuable. That's what we always do. Okay? Any questions on that question? That mindset leverage? No question. Okay. Alright, so measure and benchmarking is mindset number 4. So you fundraise for a lemonade stand, you started selling, you hire staff and everything, okay? Now it's for you to measure and benchmark. Honestly, right, back then when I started Burgerlab, I hate doing business plans. I hate it so much because it's so time consuming. But I realized actually it's not about doing business plan that's wrong or time consuming. It's about not spending too much time on it. Because your business changes every 6 months. Things change every 6 months. Right? So do a brief financial calculation. Do in terms of what you want to do in your business for 6 months. And then 6 months again, you review again. You measure, right? And then you benchmark. So there's always this question in your financial forecast for a project or whatever not. Let's say you want to do a blog shop. How do you know whether you're doing well or not? Like how to know whether you're doing well or not? Whether you're performing, you're underperforming. You open a burger joint, how do you know whether you're doing well or not? Right, so I mean if you're making profit, yeah, you're doing pretty well, okay? But how do you know whether you're doing decently well? Like, okay, if you make $1 million profit and you make 1,000 ringgit, technically you're still making profit. Right? Right. Thank you so much, Osama.
Yeah,
Can I take a third one?
free burger, free share.
Okay, sure. Yeah, so that's essentially it. Okay, and if you want, let's say you're doing a project, right? And let's say for some reason your numbers comes to like 30% pre-tax profit, right? Is that realistic or not? So one very simple example is, let's say if you're doing construction, right? Then you go KLSE, you download Sunway's construction, the financial statement. Okay? Then you see what's their pre-tax profit. That's roughly the benchmark. So Sunway will be one, then you download a few more construction companies, and then you see what is the benchmark. That's usually the industry average, we call it. Okay? If you're manufacturing, industry average is about 3 to 10%, which I'll show you later. But that's basically how you want to benchmark yourself. You want to see how much they spend on all these functions: sales, marketing, admin, operations, research development, HR, and then you gotta see also your net profit. Right? So in McDonald's terms, right, this one because they're public listed, so public listed is always the easiest for you to benchmark against, right? So McDonald's is 37% pre-tax profit, 22% after-tax profit, which in F&B terms is doing fantastically well. F&B is between 12 to 20% actually, right? So in this case, McDonald's is doing really well. So that's how you know whether you're doing decently well or not, right? So like retail and F&B again, 12 to 25, manufacturing is about 3 to 10, okay? Now the next question then, does that mean that F&B is better than manufacturing? Does that mean that if I want to do business, I do F&B is always going to be better than manufacturing? Because that's what always young entrepreneurs who want to start business always debate about. Right, like which business is better to do? How would I know, right? Okay, you have to know that each business has their pros and cons, okay? I love F&B because it fits into my risk appetite. Okay, this is Apple bun, Foxconn. Okay, they manufacture all your parts. most of the parts of Apple products. Okay, they're based in China. So they are now if you're a manufacturer, right? Foxconn has Apple contract so big that it handles almost a global order volume. Right, it's such a large amount, right? But with that, having said that, it's very thin margins. Again, manufacturing is 3 to 10%, right? Margins are really thin. But your volume, if you look at absolute terms, in terms of 1 million, 3 to 10% is about 30 to 100,000, right? But if you look at retail F&B, it's 10 to 12 to, let's say 20%, for example, okay? If it's 500,000 you make, 20% is about 100,000. So it's almost the same, but it really depends on your volume at the end of the day, okay? So, but the downside about this is that you cannot get cash upfront first. So when you do your project or whatever, you gotta know what's the pros and cons of the industry as well, okay? Why I like F&B is because it's cash in hand first, you pay your supplier later. Okay, I see cash first, okay? I don't like people owing me money and not paying. Like 6 months later, I cannot collect the money. Okay, so even though my volume is only localized, that means my Sunway outlet is only Sunway area, it's not global, right? I can't do like 100 million revenue per year, right? But my margins are decent, but because my risk appetite, I prefer cash first, hence I like this industry better. So it really depends at the end of the day about your nature of business. You like what kind of product as well as the nature of it, okay? If you're in farming, let's say you like food, farming is also part of F&B. But farming is that your margins are lower, but your volume is large, because a lot of restaurants will need you. But the problem is you don't get cash first. You need to give them credit term. Okay? So every business has pros and cons. Okay? Oh man. Okay, this slide kind of screw up. Okay, but anyway, I'll just do a quick example about a measure and benchmark again. So let's say the lemonade stand, there's 2 stalls, right? Osama versus Khalil, for example. Okay. So Osama has made 10,000 the first year. And in terms of sales, right? Staff he spent 3,000. Marketing and sales and marketing he spent 2,000. 1,000 was on rent. Okay. So your net profit is about 4K. Okay. In year 2, okay, he made 30,000. Revenue, rents of 1K, staff cost 3,000 the same, marketing, he ramped up marketing a bit, right? By ramping up marketing, he increased his sales, okay? So your profit is higher a bit, right? The store one. So what Khalil then did, a bit different.
Marketing too expensive.
Well, I mean, for them, they did pretty okay, right? I mean, they still make money, right? Okay? Okay, store 2, he only made 8,000, is this the right slide? Okay, I think it is. 8,000, and then, wait. Yeah, sorry. 8,000, and then spend rent 1,000. Staff, he spent 3,500, a bit more. Okay, because